Hello, everybody. Welcome to My Psychic Connection. I am SKwirl, and I'm going to be your reader for the next hour. Um, the way to do this is all you have to do is say hello in the chat and share, and you'll be put on the list for the 2-minute free readings. But you can also donate to get longer readings and to get skipped right to the front of the pack. So I wanted to talk today before we start about opportunity. Just the fact that you are here and seeking answers is showing that you're really open to opportunity. And the answers we give you, we're letting you know about opportunities coming your way. It's not like what we say is set in stone. You actually have to pursue the opportunities. We can't say, oh, you're going to find the love of your life in October, and all October you're sitting in your pajamas eating potato chips in front of the TV. So remember, this is they're great opportunities, or they're opportunities to escape something you're not happy with. But overall, it's not set in stone. So even if we say something like, oh no, I don't want that to happen, there are ways that you can avoid it or mitigate the damage. So I'm really excited to be here tonight to share those opportunities with you. And I hope everybody on the list gets a chance. I will go as fast as I can and make sure you get your answers. So one thing that we've been having to say tonight pretty strongly, because the world is full of trolls. It is. But ignore the trolls. Don't let them bait you. Um, just think of our team in the back end as the big brother Billy Goat Gruff, and they'll get rid of the trolls, or they will block them, or do whatever they have to do to make sure everyone has a nice night. Be kind to each other. No question is stupid. None whatsoever. If it's important to you, it's important to us. All right. So we've got the list started. So Amy S., you're going to jump right in. Amy S., give us your question. So are y'all excited about next week when you get us 5 days a week, 5 hours a night? Let me hear some yeah. Or, well, I guess I'd have to see them here, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hi, Amy. She says, hi, SKwirl. I know all holidays away from home are memorable, but will my next trip away from home be extra special and memorable? Well, let's find out. Shuffle. Will it be extra special and memorable? Huh. Away from home. It's really odd because even though it's away from home, it feels like it will be a traditional holiday setting. Like you'll be doing all the things that are done during that holiday. You're not like maybe going to a foreign country away from home, doing something totally different. It's very traditional based. Um, and oh, wow, memorable. Will it ever be memorable? Be sure to take a lot of pictures. And honestly, it's going to feel like home. I can't get over how much like home it will feel. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get a ton of pictures. I really got to say that. And I am going to pull one more card. This is really, really weird. But you're going to have an opportunity to get your face painted. I don't know why that's coming up. Just do it. Do everything there that you can't do somewhere else, and you will have the best time. Okay? Hope that resonated. So, Princess Sophia. I love that, Princess. Yes, take lots of pictures and share them with us. Princess Sophia, get your question ready. Or give us your question. And then Sherry L, get your question ready for me. I I want to be a princess. Can I be Princess Squirrel? All right, y'all, give me some emojis with crowns and squirrels. Can you do that? I'm gonna look. Let me see if there's any crowns in there. Princess Sophia. So I I know that I've said this a few times. Oops, I'm not gonna say it this time then. Princess Unapologetic Sophia. I love it. Okay, it says, do I need to be prepared? Please, I feel a storm is coming, as I know I'm waiting for closure on my past TY. I'm not sure what a TY is, but I will look into the storm. If you can, let me know what a TY is. But I am going to see if you need to be prepared. The fact that you feel it coming, you really need to trust your intuition. I feel like you are very, very strong in intuition, and trust it. I think you already know what you need to do. Oh, you're welcome. I knew that. I was testing you. Oh my gosh. So, but but back to that. You have very strong intuition. You feel the storm brewing, and you know it's coming. Um, it's going to be a really rough storm too, and it's going to have a lot of things that are distracting you and pulling you away from what you need to focus on. So if you can hone your focus in and make sure that nothing distracts you from, battening down for the storm, not to where it's all like, oh my God, fear-based, but to where you're actually preparing for it without being distracted and tempted to hide in a hole. You are going to come out, with flying colors. That Look at that celebration. So yes, a storm is coming. You feel it, you know it. Do what you need to prepare for it, and don't be distracted by all the things that say it will be so much easier just to hide. And you will take names. And I am going to pull one more card from my Victorian Romantic. And I got the Lovers. And that doesn't mean necessarily in this question, because your question wasn't about romance. But once you've prepared and get through this victoriously, you will be loving life, and you will be open to a lot more things. So that's what I had for you, Princess Unapologetic Sophia. I think I love you just from your name. Sherry L, give us your question. And Jennifer P, get your question ready. And we will go along. Sherry. All right, there you are. Hi, Sherry. My question is, does Raphael have strong feelings for me right now? And can it lead to him falling in love with me? Let's see, Sherry. Does Raphael have strong feelings for Sherry now? He doesn't see what's right in front of him. He's aware that you're there, but he's got some blocks up. I think he's afraid of the emotion he could have for you, but he just doesn't see all the work and nurturing that you've put into this relationship. I have a feeling, no, it it feels like, because those are two different wordings altogether. It feels like whenever he's down or at the bottom of the barrel, when he's feeling like he's got nowhere else to turn, he turns to you, and it gives you that hope that things will get better. And that is a strong feeling. He knows he can always count on you. But he kind of takes advantage of it, Sherry. He takes advantage of you. And you love him so much that you can't help but being there. And I know that. I know that. My first love, I was the same way. I could be across the world, and if he showed up, I would drop everything for him. And as long as you do that, he's not going to see what you are. So I'm not saying play hard to get, but sometimes stand your ground. Okay? You deserve better than when he's just down. Okay. I hope that really helped, hon. So Jennifer P, give us your question. And Meg's Walls, get ready, and we see what we can do for you. So our lineup for the new shows coming up. You guys are so, you're just going to be overwhelmed. And I'll tell you that after I answer Jennifer. Jennifer P says, may I ask how my finances will be in October and forward, please? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oops, Shelly. Which one is it's Jennifer, right? About the
Or, yeah,
yeah. I got a little confused there.
that's a little retrograde hiccup.
Oh, I'll be glad this retrograde is over.
You and the rest of the world.
Ooh, Jennifer. Ooh, like this is an oodalali. So, yes, you are working very hard on being more mindful of your finances. I feel like you've been learning how to take records and to make balances and make plans with the money that's coming in, and you've gotten like on top or getting on top of the budgeting aspect of it, the thought, not the emotional, ooh, I got money, let's spend it, but the actual thought and planning. This is a beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. You got the Queen of, I'm all backward on the camera. You got the Queen of Swords with that superior intelligence and learning how to budget. And then you've got the planning, planning, planning. And oh, honey, you are going to be able to rest and relax and say, because you got all your ducks, or in this case, swords in a row. So I see your finances just clicking into place because you've put so much work into understanding them better and making sure they work. Good job. Come to my house and teach me what you're doing because this is beautiful. I'm excited for you. You are going to be able to do so much more now. I'm excited for you. So, all right, Meg's Walls. I really hope that helped, Jennifer. Meg's Walls. Get your. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I'm trying to put a T in there, like waltz. Walls. Get your question ready for me, and then I have no caller ID. So whoever you are, no caller ID. Get your question ready. All right, Megs, I'm ready for you. Hi, Megs. She says, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, I'm happy to be here with you, dear. So, my mom is coming to visit me and my husband and my boys for the next 2 weeks. What do I need to know about the visit? Any advice or heads up? How about that? Let's see. For 2 weeks. I love my mom, but I don't. 2 weeks is a long time. Let's see. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so I see a couple of things. The first thing, and I want to go right into this, is some budgeting issues. Make sure that you don't overspend trying to impress her or trying to feed her like she's a queen. You really do want to impress her with the skills that you've got. I see her trying to give you money and you declining it. If you really do need that gift that she wants to give, it would mean a great deal to her if you would take it. She doesn't see it as a flaw. If you need help, you've got a whole family to feed. So she wants to help. Please let her, because it will make her feel amazing and it will put a lot of the burden off of you. And honestly, I think that it's a really good time to sit down and have an honest heart to heart talk with your mom. This is my advice. Get to know her. It doesn't feel like you really know her. And she is a wild card. She is a lot of fun. And I don't think you know that about her. Look at her. She's like, what? It's like, I don't think you know that about her. Ask her who she was before she got married and had children of her own and who she wants to be. I think she would really appreciate that. And I think it would help you understand her and be able to spend better time with her. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Megs. I hope that helps. And I hope you have a wonderful time with her because I think you can. Okay. So Haley, hi Haley, Haley T, give us your question, and then Jen, go get your question ready for me. My mouth almost did stop working there. Blurp. It's like, gonna do a whole show with Mr. Vernon in it, and y'all are gonna understand me because you guys speak squirrel, right? So, Haley T, give us your question. It's good to see you, hon. And Jen, go. Get ready. So let's see if I can get it up this time. The lineup that starts next week. We have the oop, there's Haley. She says, I met a guy on a gaming app and unsure of his name, but hoping I can pick up his energy. On the app, his name is Dan. Do you see we will still continue to talk? He sort of just randomly disappeared. Okay, what's going on with Dan? Let's feel Dan's energy. On the gaming app, he sort of just disappeared. Will you hang out again together? Oh, wow. Okay. So the very first card I drew was the Magician in reverse, which disappearing act. Um, but what I'm getting from him is he's got a lot going on in his life right now. And look at this. It's like you see the cards and the roulette wheel and all the things. It's like gaming. He just hasn't had time for the gaming app. So he's just got a lot of going on that he is trying to put together and make sure everything's okay before he takes time to play. So I feel that he is an extremely responsible man, and that he enjoyed your company. He definitely enjoyed your company. Look at that. Like, wow. And I'm sorry I'm laughing, but these are mermaids, and you are like a siren call to him. to go on that gaming app, but he's got to deal with his responsibilities first. So you will see him because you are that mermaid siren just wah, pulling him in. So keep an eye out for him and let him know you missed him and you were thinking of him because you two made a really good connection. So I hope that helps. So no caller ID. That's an odd name. Give us your question. And then it's Jen Go. Get your question ready. And remember, if you want to skip to the top of the line, or if you'd like longer readings with much more information, you can always donate. Our team in the back is making sure that you get all the information that you need for donations. But meanwhile, we will hang out here together for the next, 40 minutes. Y'all are stuck with me. So no caller ID. I hope you know who you are. But that's the name that's
Do
coming.
they do? No caller
Say,
ID. I said they do. They do. They've been with us for a long time.
oh, okay.
Yes.
So give me a question. Oh, Jen Go. It went to Jen. Sorry, no caller ID. Jen Go. Give us your question. And Lisa Carter. You'll be right after Jen. So I might just have to tell you, they're coming so fast, I might just have to tell you show by show. Excuse me. We will be starting off with Destiny K at 7 p.m. and she is just slap amazing and beautiful. I love her. Well, I love everybody on the shows. And right after Destiny K, ooh, I'll tell you after I answer this question, right? So Jen Go says, "Am I ready to start offering tarot readings professionally, or do I need more practice?" Oh, I love that question. Let's see, Jen. Let's see. Is Jen Go ready to start giving tarot readings professionally? Okay, I'm going to say you need a little more practice. Anybody you can read for, and it's not because you're not a good reader. That has, I think, you're going to be a fine reader. But right now, your self confidence and your belief in your intuition is not at its peak. You really are struggling with feeling like you're good enough. And that's what all of this is about. It's I've got this card here and she's in reverse. Upright, she the man, she's cocky, she's confident, she's amazing. And in this, she doesn't see how good she is. She doesn't see how good she has it. She's removed from it. And then, honey, I got strength in reverse. You just don't believe in yourself right now. And that will come. That will come. And the worst part is you second guess your intuition. You're still saying, I can't say that. And honestly, just open your mouth, let the words come out with your friends. If you're wrong sometimes, we're human. There isn't a reader alive that hasn't been wrong, and nobody's right 100%. Don't let being wrong get you down. That's part of building your confidence and being able to accept that. But you are a damn good tarot reader. You just got to build up that confidence, and only way to do that is to read. Okay? So good luck to you. I can't wait to see you reading. All right. Hope that helps. All right. Lisa Carter, give us your question. And Linda L, get your question ready for me, hon. So after Destiny, let's see if I can remember that long who I was on and who I'm getting to. We have Danielle Hartz at 8 p.m. Eastern. And Danielle is another amazing. We just got an amazing lineup. Is Danielle is fun and funny and beautiful and one of the best damn readers I know and have known for quite a while. So after Danielle at 9 p.m. Eastern is Elise Raven, our Jessica Rabbit. She's like probably the most beautiful girl in the world. And Journey found some amazing, amazing psychics to put on the show because all of them are just like mind blowing. And Elise is just, she's calm and beautiful and wonderful. And then at 10 o'clock, we have Journey himself, our fearless leader, and everybody knows how amazing he is. And you're beautiful too, Journey. You are. And then at the end of the night, you get to say goodnight with me at 11 p.m. Eastern, and I'll be closing us down. Not closing us down, but you know what I mean. We'll open back up the next day, I swear. So, Linda L. Huh?
I said every Monday through Friday, 5 hours of readers.
I am so excited.
I'm excited for everybody to get 5 hours of awesome readings all in one place.
I know, right?
And there's
And
more to come after that.
what was it? Did Destiny say we were going to be on Amazon?
We will be on Amazon, Fire TV, Apple TV, Roku, Samsung TV, and Android TV. We're also going to be on the Streaming Star Network app on Paranormal Network.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Wow.
And then 150 other locations that you'll be able to find us as well.
Oh my gosh. So you
I
guys,
know.
that's dang exciting. So Linda L, I think we missed you, honey. Did we miss
Good
Linda?
stuff. It's good stuff.
And Brittany Hood, give us your question. Ooh, and Zanelle, I love, love, love that name. Zanelle, get your question ready. So Brittany, got a question for me? If anyone's wondering what deck I'm using the Mystic Palette by Ciro Marchetti. It's my go-to deck, and the other deck I'm using is the Victorian Romantic by Baba Studios. So I'm doing double-fisted today. All right. Brittany says, any big changes coming, please? All right, Brittany. Any big changes? Okay, and I need to shuffle it. I've been shuffling this whole time, and if the same cards come up again, then that's what they are. But when I get the same cards 2 times in a row, I'm like, okay, that doesn't ring a bell. All right. Any changes coming? Yes, actually. I feel like things have been up in the air for a long time for you. Just a complete imbalance, a complete like, oh, I can't keep up with all this junk. I almost said a cuss word. And that you felt like with everything going on around you, you can't think, you can't plan, you can't get in your head and make things happen. But something, I see a very big change coming where you will find that total balance. I don't know if you meditate or if you're like me and you find meditation extremely difficult because your head is always going blip, 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 with nothing useful. There are forms of meditation where you do not have to sit still. Taibo is one of them where you actually move, kinetic meditation, or even daydreaming is a form of meditation. Allow yourself to daydream. And if you can do one of those forms of meditation, you will find that ability to balance all the chatter in your head with what's really going on, and you'll be able to be clear-headed and make the plans to bring everything together. So, and I just this card here, the one on the left, was this is like disruption of plans, and then this one over here, you've got ability to balance. And both of them are two opposite sides of the balance. So it's a big change. It's going to be a subtle change. It's not going to be like a tower change or, a disruptive change, but it will be a big change that allows you to actually focus on what you need to be able to do. Okay. I hope that helps, Brittany. So now give us your question and Roxanne. Like, I know you've heard this a million times, but every time I see your name, I want to start singing a Sting song. And you guys know I'm not going to sing that because you probably don't want your eardrums bleeding. But I do love that name. So Zanelle. And y'all, seriously, I know I said in the beginning, be kind to each other because right now things are so rough for everybody. And you never know what kind of bad day somebody else is having. And that little kindness, that smile, that hello, it can change a person's life. I'm serious. Um, but also, and I stress on this, remember to be kind to yourselves as well, because ain't nobody crueler to ourselves than ourselves. If anybody talked to somebody I loved the way I talk to myself sometimes, I would have to go to jail. So don't do that to yourselves. I'm working on it. You guys work on it with me. We can do this. We can totally do this. Now, I don't think Zanella's going to show up. I wanted to see who belonged to that name. I love that name. So, Roxanne, give us your question. And Jay Smythe, I think it's Smythe. It might be English Smith. I don't know. Jay Smythe. You could correct me if I'm wrong. I'm used to being corrected. So come on, Roxanne, don't make me sing. And I can't think of any jokes that I would be allowed to tell in public. So, oh, thank you, Roxanne. She says, what do you see in my current relationship right now? All right. So this is a right now. And I think I'm going to use Victorian romantic because we all want that romance in our relationships. What do you see in my current relationship right now? Ooh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Um, I see that you two really get each other, that you celebrate each other most of the time. But right now it's gotten, even though he's celebrating you, you don't believe him. It feels a little stagnant, like why would he really feel that way about me type of thing. And it seems like you've been pulling away. I've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like you've been pulling away and not really giving him the value or showing him that you value him. And sometimes that's hard, especially when you're going through a depression or having a hard time within yourself. But if you can talk to him and let him know how you're feeling, if you can tell him, hey, this is wrong with me, and this is wrong with the relationship, and this is wrong with you, without attacking him, without let him know, I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to fix this. I see the Ace of Wands. Holy Mother of Cows. I don't know if you can see this card. And the Ace of Wands, I, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, that the passion, the physical side, and the value side, the emotional side is going to be like, wow, you just need to get through this depression that you're feeling because he's starting to feel it too. And one way to do it is really love him up in a very physical way, even if you don't want to. Okay? Or even if you're not feeling it. Never if you don't want to, but if you're not feeling it. All right. I hope that helped. So, Jay Smythe, give us your question. And I believe that's Kayla Smythe needs to get her question ready. So, Jace asks, will hypnosis help with my anxiety? Will I find love again? And thank you. Hi, Jace. Welcome. Hello from Australia. Hello. Yeah, lots of friends in Australia. So, Jace, let's see if the hypnosis will help with your anxiety and will you find love again? I do really believe that the hypnosis can help you, but I also feel that you're going in with a bit of a block, like you don't really believe it can help you, and you are you have fear surrounding it. There's a great deal of fear about seeing that reflection of yourself that you don't want to see within the hypnosis. I don't think you have to be afraid of that. Um, you're holding some feelings of, I think, blurg, my mouth. A lot of your anxiety is stemming from self-loathing that other people have put on you, and you are not anything to be loathed. This is the devil in reverse. That self-loathing reflects into your anxiety. And I really feel that the hypnosis will help you see how beautiful you truly are. There is nothing to dislike or loathe about you, but it's going to take some time and it's going to take you allowing yourself to be loved. And if you can do that, let me see, will you find love again? Justice. Yes. Yes, you will, because you deserve it. You deserve it. But you have got to allow those blocks to come down so the hypnosis can help you eliminate that self-loathing. Every now and then it'll rear its ugly head up, but if you can get it teeny tiny, you can step on it and squash it. You got this, Jace. Oh, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. There is a lot to love about you. So thank you. Okay. So Kayla Smith, what question do you have for me? Let's see. And then we have Joe Freeman. Hi, Joe. Joe's my buddy, my Sagittarius friend. Oh, I am so glad I said that because y'all know you can give me your sun sign with your questions. And even though, like, forgetful squirrel, that's what we're going to call me from now on. My husband says that if I ever get amnesia, no one will ever know. So, Kayla says, what kind of opportunities do you see in my love life? And I love, love, love the way you worded that question. And she's a Gemini. And Geminis, I'm sorry, they are the most fun. Them and the Sagittarius. Gemini energy is a little hard to keep up with sometimes, but holy cow, it's fun. So, what kind of opportunities does Kayla have coming up in her love life? Let's see here. Ooh, wow. Okay, first off the bat, mm, mm, mm. I do have. the Ten of Swords. So, eh, I want you to see this card so bad, but my butterflies are fighting me. Do you see how the ocean, the waves form a woman and she's holding on to that man? I'm not seeing this Ten of Swords as a bad thing. I do feel that there is some deep, deep hurt that you need to get rid of, but there's somebody already part of your world in your environment that can help you release some of the baggage, let go of some of the baggage, and forgive yourself at least for not allowing that to happen, even though it's in your head as I allowed this to happen. No, no, you didn't. You we don't always see things as clearly as somebody else can see them outside of the situation. So don't carry that I allowed this to happen. You did not. Allow whoever is in your environment. They're so close to you, you don't even see them, to help you get through that. And then I got the Ace of Cups, which is love blooming. That is, look at that. That's so gorgeous. He's coming to take her out of the water. He's kissing her in the water. He's already in your life, or she, part of your environment that you don't even recognize them as a potential lover. Um, Open your eyes and see who it is and let them help you heal, help them heal, and it's going to bloom something beautiful. Okay? All right. I hope that helped. So thank you, Kayla, for that wonderful question. And Joe Freeman, let's see what question you have for me. And then Shellyan, get your question ready and hold on to it until we tell you to post it. I'm so glad to see everybody tonight, you guys. Thank you for being here. It does make me happy to see y'all. And I'm getting excited because I'm starting to recognize some of the names to where it's like, oh, there's my friend. That always makes me feel a lot more comfortable. So Joe, are you there? Let's see, Joe. All right. All right. So Joe asks, how will my real estate investing work out over the next year? Good questions tonight. I'm loving the questions tonight. How will my real estate investment work out over the next year? Ooh, now she's been popping up. You've been putting a lot of thought into this and a lot of energy. It's not just something you're like, oh, I'm just going to do this. You've actually done the research on how to do it. And it looks to me like you don't feel like it's moving forward as quickly as you felt that it should. Um, because all the research that you did, you're kind of following it to a T with a little bit of a Sagittarius flair. I'm going to advise that you go, I want you to color outside of the lines. Um, Knowledge is fantastic. Tried and true knowledge, what you've researched is fantastic. But my favorite saying is learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. And you know how to break the rules to appeal to people for your investment to come through. If you keep going traditional and exact and like everybody says by the book, it's not who you are. You are you are larger than life. You need to bend the rules of the marketing to get it to move forward faster than what it's doing right now. And I know you can do it. And look here, I want to show you. I've got the Queen of Swords for where you did the research. And then I've got the Queen of Swords from the Baba Studio. So that's two Queen of Swords. You, man, and the Queen of Swords is a badass. Nothing can stop her. So think about how to get get away from the traditional, what everybody else is doing, because Joe, it doesn't work for you. All right. So, all right. Thank you, Joe, for that question. And then Shelly, and we're ready for your question, hon. And Audrey, get your question ready for me. So Shelly, she asks, is Marcellus going to contact me again? So let's see, Shelly. Will Marcellus contact you again? Got some great questions tonight. It's not going to be right away. Um, you feel like he's already left, like he's gone, like he's out of your life. Let me think here. Um, it looks like things just kind of went south, like almost feels, no, it does feel like you feel that as soon as he saw past the mask that we all put on in the beginning, as soon as the mask started to break away and he could see you, that he just lost interest. I'm just going to say this right out. I think that attitude was very shallow of him. That we all put on a face when we meet somebody new. It's human nature. And when we get comfortable with someone, they start to see who we really are, in our pajamas and and our natural environment. And if he couldn't handle you in your natural environment, then honestly, he wasn't worth it. And I don't think you saw past his mask, um, to where he would be the kind of shallow person that would leave. Now, I do see the sun, and the sun is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. It's the happiest card. So I am seeing like pure happiness coming through for you, but with somebody who can look past your mask and say, I love those pajamas with the holes in them because they belong to you. Okay? So I say let go of Marcellus. He wants a glamour girl at all times, and no human can hold that up. Okay? And you're freaking awesome. So you got this. All right. Thank you for that question. Audrey, give us your question. My brain, did y'all see my brain just go completely blank? It's like you could have looked in one ear and see out the other. I'll do that every now and then. Audrey, give us your question. And Shivy, ooh, oh, man, it's a good thing I can't have any children more because I'd be needing about 27 of them for all these cool names. So, Audrey, give us your question. And Shivy, get your question ready. Come on, Audrey. And remember, y'all, if you want to jump to the front of the line, or if you'd like a more in-depth answer, 2 minutes is a little difficult to get it all out there. Okay, I'm hanging on, Audrey. So, um, if you want a little, a lot more in-depth question, you can always donate. And if you don't get your question answered today, we'll be here tomorrow with Elise Raven. So you'll be covered. All right. Audrey Jean asks, do I have any abilities that I'm not aware of right now? Ooh, I love that question. Any abilities? I don't, I'm assuming you asked about psychic abilities, and I think that this can apply to psychic abilities, but you have an amazing ability to be ambassadorial, to find what's going on with both parties or all three parties or however many parties are involved and get them to cooperate and to compromise. And I mean true compromise, not yes, yes. That's part of it. You said I know I'm an empath. I just feel I have more, but don't know what. The biggest thing to this that I'm seeing right now is that amazing ability to understand all parties and get them involved and cooperating. That is a true gift. It's hard to come by. Not all empaths have that. You're an ambassador and you just know how to smooth everything over. And it's not a little band-aid. It's true compromise where you can get people to communicate with each other. And I feel that that's not just being the empath that takes in, but you also have, and I don't even know what it's called, that ability to soothe out. You have that ability to project your emotions on other people, and you have to be very careful with that because if you're not aware of it, you can have other people all kinds of tied up in knots. Like, what the heck is going on? So I'm seeing that you're a receiver and a broadcaster, and and that really comes in handy to get people to be calm enough to communicate. So definitely check into that. I'd say find out any information you can about that because you are the light in the darkness for many many people, and you can really, that soothing that you have, if you don't use it to manipulate people or incite people, you could do the world a lot of good by just smoothing things over. So I hope that helped. I hope that answered your question. You're not just a receiving empath, you're a broadcasting one as well. So thank you for that question. And that was Audrey. And Shivi, give us your question. And Radha, am I saying that right? Is it Radha or Radha? Hopefully, I'm saying it right one way or another. Get your question ready, Radha and Shivi. Let's see what you've got to ask tonight. I've been getting some really cool questions tonight. I love people. I love seeing what's on their mind, doing what I can to help. Is Shivi there to help? I think we're going to be doing. And Shivi, if you are there or come back, we can put you back on the list. But we are going to move on to Radha and Sarah, get your question ready for me, but don't post it yet. We'll answer Radha first. So, oh gracious, I just looked at the clock. We, we are running out of some time, aren't we? Tonight's going by so fast. So, Radha, going once. Am I going too fast for that, Ryan?
You are not. And Amy, I'm going to let you know we're not skipping anybody. We're coming from 8 social groups right now. So just let you know to be patient as we go down the list.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, we've got a lot of names on the list. And as soon as somebody logs in and says hi and shares, they get put on the list. So we would not skip anybody unless, of course, they don't answer with their questions. So, Rada, if you come back, we will put you on the list. Sarah, go ahead and give me your question. And energy, get your question ready for me. And hi, energy. So, Sarah, remember, don't feed the trolls. Ryan is our big Billy Goat Gruff big brother, and he will take care of the trolls for us. We don't never
This is
have to
not
fight
a
them.
bridge. This is not a bridge.
I love that. But I can't steal that from you every night.
You can say it as many times as you like.
I do love that. That and your tin foil.
Idiot in tinfoil.
Yep, not a knight in shining armor.
Exactly.
That's what I should have said to Shellyan. Yeah, Shellyan, you got an idiot in tinfoil that wouldn't want you for how beautiful you are, even in your natural environment. So that sun going to be shining off the real knight in shining armor, and you're going to be like, "Who was that?"
It might be
So,
shiny, but honey, it crumples.
yeah, yeah, cause it's shallow. So energy, give us your question, and K Weezy, get your question ready. I was so sad to miss you the other night, K Weezy. So energy, energy. So she asks, that's my friend, how will things go financially for me between now and the end of the year? Thank you. And you are so welcome, my friend. So energy, how will things go financially between now and the end of the year? Um, sorry, I have to laugh because I got two pentacle cards. I got the four of pentacles. You're gonna have to be a little bit of penny pinching. You're gonna have to be like this squirrel and put the pennies in the basket and save for a little bit of. And I don't think it's a penny pinching that's like, oh God, we got a penny pinch to pay the bills, but penny pinching so that you can do the things you really want to do. I feel like it's more of a a business thing, like getting things ready for your business, or even a travel thing. And it's you're going to have to work some extra to make this happen. It's not the bills. It looks to me like you got the bills covered, but it's that extra stuff. You're going to have to cut back on some things that you do that you enjoy to do something else that you will enjoy even more. And and then I've got the high priestess. Just keep it all in balance and watch those pennies and where they go. And that way, nothing is going to sneak up on you. Nothing. Nothing will sneak up on you. If you follow the intuition that you're feeling right now, that something is going to happen, start preparing for it now and it won't sneak up on you. Okay? I hope that helps. And it doesn't have to be half your paycheck or anything like that. Just a little bit at a time. You know, you will get it. All right. I hope that helps. Thank you, Energy, for the question. Hey, Wheezy. I hope you're here tonight, hon. Go ahead and give us your question. And Karen.
Hey, Lindsay will be our last question of the evening.
Oh, okay. So Kay Weezy will be our last question. Wow, time went really fast tonight.
Yes, it did.
So Kay Weezy, come on, give us something to close on. I'm going to start singing closing time. That's all the words I know, except for you can't stay here. That's it. All right, everybody. Go home. You can't stay here. It's closing time. No. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your lovely energies with me. And I can't wait to see you Thursday and then every day starting next week. All right. Y'all have a good night. You can go away now.
Now what's this now?